Jason, I'll bet you're as subdued as ever about this, but really, this was not nearly as close as the polls suggested. I mean, 58% is pretty resounding. We got the concession on this pretty early in the night. Do we now move on to figuring out how these companies can make conditions and safety nets better for workers?
Absolutely. And, I would like to thank the media for doing such a great job covering what is obviously a little bit of chaos today, and for the American people to be patient and get every vote counted, because everyone does count. Prop 22 is really a parallel to what we're seeing across the country and Trump's absolutely shocking and outstanding performance. We heard Roger just talk about it before I came on air. How is this possible that Trump got all these votes? Well, I believe that there is a war going on within our country between rural voters who would like to live their lives and not be told how to live those lives, and an emerging hysterical socialist left, and which we sometimes refer to as coastal elites. But those coastal elites actually do not agree with the hysterical left. And they don't want to tell people how to work. And what Prop 22 did was, and the reason why 70% of drivers didn't want it, is they wanted to force people who very much enjoyed picking their own hours and making arguably $15 to $30 an hour in the face of having other choices like working for McDonald's for $10 an hour. McDonald's forcing and fighting tooth and nail for decades against a minimum wage increase. Or the fact that Amazon and Apple had to raise their minimum wages to $15 an hour to compete against gig work that DoorDash, Postmates, Lyft, Uber, and many other companies had put out there that was so much more compelling to the average American as an entry-level job or as a side hustle, a way to make that extra $100, that they voted unanimously that they do not want the government telling them how to work.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.